really just gave it my all, started doing 5 videos a week, and I'd be on my lunch break with my laptop, like grinding out the edits and everything. And
to be able to make that jump is, I think, the most freeing decision you can make in your life, to go for it like that.
Did you ever think during that time that you'd have all of this?
There's a tweet that I sent out, it was probably in like 2018, and I said, I have a dream of building an indoor roller hockey rink in Columbus.
Super impressed by what you guys built, man. You and Cody, this place is unbelievable. Just to see it in person is a whole different experience.
This is called Torchy the Snowman. He's got the DISHIN twig.
The Nasher DISHIN mini stick series 1 we have on here.
You, Barbs, and Swags, like you guys are all doing stuff together.
It really is cool just having such a strong community, and really is a family.
Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of the DISHIN podcast. We're not in the studio. We're not in the shop.
We're in Columbus. Let's go. We're at Heatwave Arena. We got our boy Nasher. What's up, bro?
Dude, appreciate you guys having me, and appreciate you guys coming out here. We're in the beautiful barn, Heatwave Arena.
Hell yeah. Super impressed by what you guys built, man. You and Cody, man. This place is unbelievable. I know I've heard so much about it just online. I know we've been trying to get out here too, but to see it in person is a whole different experience.
No, it's a dream come true having this place. I mean, our dream from the beginning is just to give people of Columbus a place to get into hockey and to try it out for the first time, and we feel like roller is that perfect step, and yeah, glad you guys get to be a part of it now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thanks for all the hospitality too. We've been drinking a ton of Quench here. I do want to give a quick shout out to these guys, and also you guys for allowing us to try all these different flavors. So I don't know which one this was. The Selly Freeze.
Yeah, that's the Selly Freeze. I'm on there on the top right. We got the prime time spot on there. So yeah, glad you guys like them for real. It's that's part of our dream here too. They're partnered up with us. We got the board ad in the back, so they've helped us out a ton too.
I love that. They're good guys over there. We got Austin Alexander on here, friend of the program. We got Coach Chip. We obviously got you, Nasher. We got Barbs, who was also our first guest on this podcast.
Wow.
And then Coach Jeremy and Swags. So.
Let's go. All the boys.
Great duo.
Great group, yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about what are we doing here today? You want to introduce what we've been shooting, what we've been doing today?
Yeah, really fun day. We've got a DISHIN Heatwave collab. It's going to be on Monday, March 2nd. So yeah, out here shooting all the content for everything. Really fun day. I think we shot like, I don't know, 15 pieces of content alone that we can use for everything. So yeah, really dope. I know we've been talking about this for a while, just seeing all the merch come together, and yeah, some really cool pieces I'm really excited about. So
yeah, dude, it's for real, we do appreciate you guys. I think our dream from the beginning here with the Heat is to have it be more than just like a hockey brand, and I think that's what you guys at Just DISHIN have really accomplished, is making it bigger than hockey itself. So as you can see by the stuff we're wearing, like, this is unique pieces that I don't think anyone has ever seen before. So thank you guys for really bringing this to life for us.
Yeah, for sure, man. We'll run through the merch we got a little bit. We got these black and white hats. We got the beanie. We have 3 different shirts. We got the black, purple, and another black design that's just like this one. We've got a black hoodie, and we've got some cool accessories too.
Yeah, some unique accessories. We'll get into them a bit later, but like I said, we have not done anything like this before, so a couple cool pieces that you guys will see here soon.
Yeah, for sure. And why don't we talk about the design a little bit too? I think for our character and our design, like when we build out collections, Smiley's like a lot of times the main focus, but I think what's fun when we do collabs like this is building a new identity to it and kind of bringing that design direction to a whole nother light. So yeah, the Torchy Heatwave character, one of my favorites I think we've ever made, and yeah, cool to bring like the Heatwave brand to life in that way, and I think him and Smiley like pair up nicely.
Yeah, so we had thought of Torchy kind of as our tagline when we opened up the rink was break the ice, meaning, you're getting outside of your mold. There's a lot of people that play ice hockey and they don't want to transfer over to roller, so kind of breaking through that mold, meeting new people, breaking the ice. And the Torchy is like the perfect, example of that. You've got the flames coming out. He's that snowman that's melting as he's skating fast. And with this full piece, he's got the rollerblades on as well. So it really just captured everything that we built Heatwave on, and you guys turned him into really something cool. Like, it's just, you just look at the hat and you're like, man, that is I don't know what it is, but it's sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, but we got to bring him to life now. We got to make a mascot head for him.
We were talking about that. I mean, if we get out to some of the bigger roller tourneys in the world and we pull up with a Torchy head, I think that would be something special for all the people and the kids out there.
That would be cool.
I wanted to ask too about the shirt I'm wearing, specifically this purple one. Who had the inspo with doing the embroidery on the T-shirt? Because I think this is the second time you've done it, Matt, for the DISHIN brand. Like where did that come from, Nasher? Was that something maybe you saw that we were doing, or Matt was doing, or Matt, was that something that you kind of was like, hey, we should do stars, but let's do the embroidery on the stars? Like, where did that inspo kind of come from?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that was a possibility, combining kind of the print with the stars. So when I saw that you guys have the ability to really do things that not a lot of brands are doing, I think he was the one that had recommended obviously you guys are just known for the stars and that yellow, and I think having that mixed in with the torchy is just such a perfect look. And yeah, when you get the feel of that, like actually being able to feel those stars, and it really makes it different and more of a premium product in my eyes.
This is the blank that you made, right?
Yeah, these are our custom size shirts. Nice thick collars. We got the smiley logos on the side. So yeah, everything built from scratch, just how we like to fit. Nice oversized type feel, and yeah, the print with the stars is a really nice touch with the embroidery on there. More of an elevated look.
Yeah, I don't know if you've known this or not, or like how you've done like merch in the past or shirts like that, but I know like the hockey scene, for example, is more used to like that like tighter feel, whereas like these are a little bit more loose. And I don't know, I feel like for me, if I'm going to throw a shirt on after a game, after sweating or, showering, whatever, after a roller game, I want something loose on it. I want something tight. So I feel like this is something I really would want to wear after a roller game, or if you're in a tournament. I know you just had a tournament here, which I wanted to talk a little bit about too, and how that process has been like for you guys here.
Yep. Yeah, no, I mean, this is perfect for, like you said, you wear it outside, you wear it on the rink, wear it during pickup hockey, especially the hoodie. You got the beanie as well. Super warm outside. We took it out there, gave it a test. So no, everything about this from start to finish, you guys have turned this into really a dream product for us. This is exactly what we wanted from merch, and to be able to collab with the best is a dream come true.
This guy's the GOAT.
Yeah.
You guys are crushing
for
it,
real.
Appreciate you guys, man.
So you guys said you had a tournament here, right?
Yep.
Is that something you guys are doing every week, every month? And like what does that look like if teams want to maybe come in and say, like, is it like a group that's running the tournament? Are you guys doing that? Like, how does that all kind of come together?
Yeah, so we do a combo of a couple different things. There are organizations that come to us and just want to rent out the rink and run tournaments. So that happens probably twice a month. We'll have some sort of tournament or event coming in. Over the summers and winter breaks and those kind of bigger peak times, we'll host our own tournaments. So we had the Heatwave Showdown, which we did over the summer, the Heatwave Snowdown, which we did over the winter, to give kids from around the country and adults too. We do youth and adult. They have the chance to come here and just check out the rink and play. And we try to give people, it's more than just showing up and playing hockey. Like, we try to make it into kind of an experience, and you get to play with people that, you would never have the chance. We had people from Hawaii and California, and even a guy from the UK came in to play in our tournament. So you're meeting people from around the world that just share the same love of hockey with us.
That's cool, and there's such a low barrier to entry with roller too. It's literally something I compare it to basketball a lot. All you really need is a ball, or you just get some skates, a stick, and a ball, and you can go rip puck. It's just something where you can just kind of hop on and go play.
Yep, that's how I first started playing, was street hockey out in the court with my friends. You just go out there and play until the street lights come on, and then you go inside for dinner. So that was our dream kind of here. It's the ice rinks and everything, it's so expensive. It's so impossible to get ice these days, where if a kid wants to learn how to play hockey, the only way is going to be through those ice programs where you're dropping thousands of dollars on gear and then even more on the ice. And this is somewhere we have open rinks throughout the day. We have free, come in, learn hockey for the first time programs that you can do 100% free of charge. We just want people to get a hockey stick in their hand and try the game out. And that's really where you fall in love with the game, and that's how you grow the game.
Yeah, for sure, man. You make a good point about playing street hockey growing up. I think we all have those moments where we fell in love with the game from a really young age. And I think for you to be a mogul in the hockey community like this, between content creation and everything that you do, I think is really inspiring and admirable from our position, I think, for a lot of kids even growing up wanting to be content creators in this space. Maybe a two-part question for you here. I'd love to hear a little bit more about your background growing up and kind of how you got into what you do right now, and also maybe any advice that you have for kids that maybe want to see themselves in a similar position like you are right now too.
Yeah, I think so. For me, just going back to day one, at the time when I get started, it was around when like Call of Duty and some of those gaming channels were starting to pop off on YouTube. But really, no one was doing hockey videos. The only person was like Coach Jeremy How to Hockey, had his hockey tutorials, but no one was doing like hockey gaming videos. So I would just set up a camera, and me and my friends would just film ourselves playing the NHL game, doing ESHL, funny moments, whatever we could come up with. As I got older and kind of shifted away, like I still enjoyed gaming, but more of my focus was on actually playing real hockey and getting out and playing. So I tossed a GoPro on my head and started filming some of that content, just giving people, I gave people behind the scenes what it's like gaming in hockey. I wanted to show what it's like to be a hockey player, outside of NHL broadcast and the fancy production, all that. It's just a kid with the GoPro on his head. So started filming that, and that's really where my channel started to take off and went to a different level. And then I was in college at the time, and out of college, I got a nice job at the Wendy's headquarters. And at that same exact time was when the channel was taking off, and I would go to work every day, and I would just think about content and think about making videos. I'd be on my lunch break with my laptop, like grinding out the edits and everything. And that's when I realized, like, maybe I should just take a step back, go 100% full in on the content thing and kind of see what happens. And the moment I did that, it was a bit of a risky step. Like, am I going to be able to pay rent this month? Am I ready to go? Like, it was not something that was guaranteed, but I really just gave it my all. Started doing 5 videos a week and 1 video every single day. And that luckily all worked out and got me kind of to where I am today.
Yeah.
I'm glad you bring up too, like you working at Wendy's and like grinding on like just editing stuff during your lunch breaks, because so many people see, what you do, what Barb's does, what all these content creators, even like us, we get this a lot too at the shop. Like kids just think this thing happens overnight.
Yep.
And all this stuff comes, and you get invited to these NHL events. You're opening a rink. You're doing this. You're doing so many things. People think that stuff happens overnight or it happens, in the first 6 months, and like that's not it at all. It takes years of really grinding. And I'm sure, like, I wanted to ask you too, like, did you think when you were doing all of that and like working at Wendy's, did you ever think during that time that you'd have all of this on top of everything else you have going on?
No, I mean, there's a tweet that I sent out. It was probably in like 2018, and I said, I have a dream of building an indoor roller hockey rink in Columbus. And I sent that out like not even thinking that it would ever truthfully become a reality, because it's one thing when you're just sitting, I'm sitting in my basement, I've got a camera, and that's it. Like it's kind of easy to manage, it's safe, nothing can really go wrong. It's another when you have a giant warehouse, and there's so many employees that we have, and we're building, this expensive facility. So no, it's not something I ever expected to actually turn into reality. It was one of those things that I just sent out into the universe, hoping, maybe when I'm 50, I'll be able to make this happen, but especially not as young as I am. Like, it's just crazy that this has become a reality.
For sure, too. And, like, starting so young, too. Like, that's, like, the time to do it, because you have so much time on your hands, too.
Yeah.
Whether you think you do or you don't, like, you do. So I thought, like, that was just such a cool thing. And, like, we get kids all the time that come in the shop, and they want to do different things in the sport, but they don't know what they want to do. Like, there's so many things you could do. You can pick up a camera, make videos, like Strive, unbelievable, like, videographer. Yeah. And like, he's, a little bit more behind the scenes with you guys, but like, it's just so cool to see that there's so many opportunities doing this stuff. You can be in front of the camera, behind the camera, doing strategy, like website stuff, anything. People like you are showing people that there's so many opportunities in this to really stay involved in the sport of hockey.
Yeah, I think growing up, it seemed like it was kind of the NHL was the only option. Like, if you wanted to have a career in hockey, you just didn't really think about much else. Obviously, there's coaching and other stuff like that, but now it's, you're in the apparel business, you're, grinding and doing all sorts of different things, and kids have the ability to really be whoever they want to be. Like, you can make your own path. It doesn't have to be just NHL or bust. There's just so many different options that you can enjoy the game and love the game and make a living out of doing it.
And now more than ever too, right? I mean, growing up, for us, it felt like if you weren't going to make it to the league, then what were you going to do? And I think we have a lot of friends that are trying to find their way a little bit too. And I think for all of us, I think it's really relatable. And you talk about how you were at your job and you just kind of had the day where you just decided to go for it. And I think for a lot of us too, I think all of us behind the cameras here, between Chad, Jared, Brandon, Tony, Strive, all of us, we have that moment of realization where you're like, it's not easy to leave, or it's maybe you're comfortable where you're at right now and you have a steady paycheck or whatever. But to be able to make that jump is, I think, the most freeing decision you can make in your life, to go for it like that, and really ultimately what makes it pay off. And when you have a support system, and us being able to sit down and do stuff like this to support each other's brands, I think it means that much more, especially with the hockey community being so tight too. It just makes it that much easier. So yeah,
we talk a lot with we're pretty tight with the What Chaos guys, Pete and DJ and Sean, and we talk to them a lot about just how supportive the hockey community is with one another. All the creators, like, you know, the Chicklets guys are friends with the What Chaos guys, and you know, you got, like, you Barbs and Swags, like, you guys are all together. Chippy, Belts, like, you guys are all doing stuff together, and like that's so unique, because a lot of sports and other niches, like, I feel like you're not really getting that, and there's just such a special bond in hockey that, you know, I know, like, Matt, myself, all the boys, Jared, Brandon, Tony, Chad, Derek, and Benny back home, like, we're all super grateful to kind of be in that and kind of be doing all this stuff together. And when we see each other at events, it's all love. It's no, like, there's no competition, because everybody's doing something different too in this space. Yep. In a way.
Yeah, and it's cool getting to meet those people that you've talked to online for so long, to have that actually be a connection that you make. Like, obviously we've talked forever, and getting to finally meet in person is awesome. And me and Jared back here were playing NHL 12 and NHL 13 together, and then I found out he was with Just DISHIN, and now he's here at Heatwave Arena in Columbus, Ohio. So it's like the connections that you make. Yes, the hockey community is like a big community at large, but I mean, we're all just so close and so tight knit, and there's not a single person in this community that I would be like, I dislike. We're all friends, we're all pals, we're all hanging out outside of the work that we're doing. Like, it really is cool just having such a strong community, and really is a family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Well said. Want to talk about the couple accessories?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah. Chad, you want to grab it?
Oh yeah, it's behind you.
While we're grabbing those accessories, super random question, but I was asking some of the boys this earlier. With the Olympics just ending, USA gold, unreal. You can come in. Come on, Ed. Bring it. But I was asking some of the boys this earlier. Okay, so would you like? I don't know if, and maybe Jared asked you this earlier when we were doing the social clips, but would you rather go to the gold medal game, lose, and win silver, or would you rather lose in the semifinals but win bronze?
I mean, it's no question it's the gold medal game, right? You want to have a chance to compete on the biggest stage in hockey, and that's the gold medal Olympic game, in my opinion. And sure, it's nice to win the final game of your Olympic run, but you know, it's got to be that. I'll take the silver medal all day over the bronze, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm with you there too.
Yeah, I think everybody for the most part had that same answer. I don't think I've heard one bronze question. I was asking people yesterday that too, so just curious.
Jared said bronze.
Wait, did you say bronze? Oh, you did say bronze.
I mean, it does. Yeah. I guess you go into like the closing ceremonies, and you're a little bit you're excited, versus the silver. It's just, I mean, pure despair.
So you win silver, you already won bronze, in my opinion.
That's true.
That's a great. Wow, yeah. Clip that. We got to clip that.
That's deep.
Yeah, you want to show off some of the accessories here?
Yeah, 2 collectible accessories that we're really excited about. Mini sticks, the Nasher DISHIN mini sticks series 1 we have on here. So who knows how many series of these we'll do. We got the lefty and the righties, P92 curve, which is pretty wild, honestly. First mini sticks that we've ever made. So,
that's sick. No, they turned out sick. The quality's great too. We were, let's just say, we were being a little bit aggressive with these, nipping some of them bar down, and they held up pretty good. I love the design. It's just a perfect blend of DISHIN and the Columbus Heat. I mean, seriously, this is sick. Getting these in the hands. It's one thing when you see a picture of them online, but you actually get it in the hands, feel it around a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's a sick product right there.
And then show us the plushies.
The plushie. This may be. And I'm not just saying this because we're the ones that made it. This may be the best plushie that I've ever seen. This is called Torchy the Snowman. We mentioned him earlier. He's got the DISHIN twig, the carrot nose, of course, with him being a snowman. And then you can see he's even got hair in his back here. So the hair actually pops up, spikes all around, the flames coming down. And you guys did a great job bringing this to life, because I know, like, it's like, where do you even find someone to make something like this? He's got rollerblades on, the gradient between the blue, and then the carrot nose. It's like, when I saw that for the first time, I couldn't believe it was real. It is crazy.
Somehow he stands up on those blades too.
a little bit of a little bit of tape, and he'll say,
Got good balance.
yeah, it's sick, dude.
So good.
Torchy.
Torchy.
That's Torchy. So what is the plan for you guys? You have Smiley and Torchy now. You got some other characters in the works, or?
Yeah, we're building out the Smileyverse. So the
Okay.
Smileyverse is everybody here has a character pretty much, and yeah, I think we've got, I don't know, probably 10 or 15 characters in
Okay.
total. You might have to take on the life of Torchy, and yeah, so we're actually building out a 10 episode of series 1 that's going to be like little short-term videos of Smiley and his friends in the Smileyverse, and yeah, just him going through different relatable hockey scenarios, and it's kind of just our life back in Buffalo between the shop and everything that we do there. So I think we're through like 7 episodes right now, and that's been a lot of fun working with a video editor and someone that's been like just designing the rigs and kind of bringing the whole thing to life. So yeah, something we're excited about. We don't really have a distribution plan for it yet as of right now, and kind of working through that, but yeah, once these 10 episodes are done, excited to see how it rolls out and kind of where we play everything out from there.
Yeah, it's been fun to just see the process of it. Like Matt will just send like a quick like teaser of like each episode in our group chat, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious!" Like Benny back home, I think is probably my favorite character out of them all. I think.
Yeah, he's a palm tree.
Okay, nice.
And he's got the hair for it too. I don't know.
That's
you
it.
may have met Ben maybe at All Star a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's funny. And then you got Mama Bear and Papa Bear in there now too.
Yeah, there's some fun characters. Yeah, it's just this is fun, man. I'm still a huge SpongeBob fan, just like those
Yep.
animated shows growing up and stuff. And it's kind of our whole way of putting our spin on the hockey world like that. And yeah, it's been fun to bring it to life.
That's sick. No, I like how it's like a lot of companies will come up with a little mascot, and it's just something random. That you guys are actually building out an entire universe for these guys. Like that is sick. It's something very unique, and yeah, pumped to see how everything comes out.
Yeah, thanks.
Glad
bro.
you introduced Torchy to the lineup there too.
We'll have to build out the Smileyverse to come for sure.
For sure.
I love it. It's sick. Anytime where we go in the shop, Matt's got something different that he's showing us with Smiley. It's like, well, when did you have time to work on this, bro? Like,
Yeah.
so super sick. But yeah, I don't know.
Sweet.
Got anything else?
No, I think we're in good shape. Maybe one piece of advice that you would give to anybody watching this, or any closing remarks that you want to say to maybe your younger self or anything like that.
Yeah, so for all the kids that are watching this that are looking to get into content and YouTube, I think the key is just to find something that you're passionate about. For me, it was hockey, it was gaming, and I kind of combined the two. I think there's a lot of things that you're doing in your life already. You might as well just pick up a camera and start recording it, you know? So like if you're investing so much time and so much energy into a hobby, or into, you know, if it's a sport, if it's drawing, whatever it is, you know, start recording yourself, documenting the journey. And regardless of where that journey leads you, I think it's good to have just something to look back at. Like I look through just some of my old photos and old videos, and being able to connect with friends that I had in high school that I haven't talked to in a little bit, and I can go back and watch those videos, and it's just like I'll have a lifetime of memories. I'll have something that I can show my kids, everything. So yeah, just find something that you're passionate about, start recording it, start uploading it, and who knows where it's going to lead you.
Yeah, it's all about the journey, right?
Yep.
Not the destination. It's about the journey.
That's a fact. On that note,
DISHIN Heatwave, March 2nd. Let's go.
let's go. Hey, thanks again for the hospitality, man.
Thanks for having us. You guys are welcome out here anytime. We'll have to have the boys out here for a tourney sometime soon.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
100%.
go. Luke, set it up if you're watching. All right, we're good.
Bang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bang it.
Let's go. That was sick.
Good job.
Yes, sir.
That was fun.
That was
That was dope.
That was sick.